I'm Liz Findlay, and welcome to this podcast on the importance of space clearing. Now, starseeds in particular are very sensitive to subtle energy changes, especially in a room or an environment where the energy is compromised in any way. So if you think if an argument has taken place in a room and you enter, you can feel the air is thick, is often how it's described. So a lot of starseeds focus on the energetic protection of a space, which is very important. But sometimes the element that is missing is the clearing and cleansing of that space before bringing in that protection. So you can liken this a bit to moving into a new home where the previous occupants have left and maybe not had enough time to get the place professionally cleaned. You know, the hoovering or the vacuuming, your windows washed, cupboards cleaned, and they maybe haven't taken the trash out. So you move in and you change the locks, but you've got all of their debris sitting around in your home. So this is why energetic clearing is also very important. Now, you can do this physically. For example, a lot of starseeds will burn sage in their homes. You can use sage, maybe frankincense. Palo Santo is a great one. However, if you're like us with very sensitive smoke alarms, you might not be able to do this. So I'd like to offer you an energetic version, and that is ultraviolet fire. So you can call on this. You can also visualize it in your mind's eye. And you can take this through every room within your home. Now, if you share the home with anyone, you do need to exercise a little bit of consent here, whereby you need to respect that it's their home too. So you could tune in and ask their higher selves if their higher selves agree to this clearing of their own personal space. So for example, if you're in a house share, you are definitely welcome to do your own bedroom and the space that you pay in your rent. But if it's any kind of communal space, you need to see what's agreed upon. And I definitely wouldn't venture into sending this fire, energetic fire, into anybody else's bedroom without the consent of their higher selves. The other thing that you can bring in is these wonderful sprays that are available. Sometimes they're called aura sprays or angel sprays, and you can see what's available. We use some that are a liquid form of Palo Santo, for example, or we have another one that is a white sage one. You can get frankincense sprays. So again, this is if you can't use anything burning for the sake of smoke alarms. So you can remember this for when you travel, perhaps to any kind of Airbnb or hotel where you definitely don't want to be burning any kind of incense or Palo Santo. You can bring in your angel sprays, and you can definitely invoke the energetic version of ultraviolet fire into these spaces. So when we are working in a workshop room or a retreat room where it is perhaps a meeting room or retreat room that we are hiring from an organization, we also implement the space clearing, because although we're going to bring in our energetic protection and our high vibes to host the event, we don't want anything that is residual within that room that could be of a low vibe nature to affect our workshop or retreat in any way. So some of the things that we do when we go around a space that we have hired like that is we'll go around clapping specifically into the corners of rooms. If we happen to be able to bring a shamanic drum, or maybe one of our assistants can bring a shamanic drum, we'll send them round. That's also a great way to stir up the stagnant energy to then send it out. And the other thing is bells, any kind of chimes or bells of any sorts, that can also clear. And the kind of low vibe energy forms, or you could call them entities, apparently don't like bells at all, or drums. They don't like the resonance and the pitch of that. So that's a great way. And then you want to bring in your energetic protection into the whole structure of the space. So this could be your home, your bedroom, or any kind of space that you are hiring, whether it's a hotel room or a meeting room. Now, what we tend to do is bring in gold light from the great central sun, and we specifically call on that. You can call on this gold light from Metatron to bring down into the structure, the space, and everything in the space, sealing off all entry points into the space. And I would even go as far to visualize this as a kind of gold film going across all windows and doors. I even, for myself, say things like air vents or pipes or cables coming into the room, the building, the home. And you can bring in other layers of protection that resonate with you. There is no right or wrong way. And I encourage you to bring in whatever feels right for you in that moment. Let your higher selves guide you as to what is needed in that moment in time. And it can be ever evolving. So what I personally do is whenever I go on a course or listen to somebody else or experience somebody else's workshop, if there is an element of their energetic protection that resonates with me, I might implement that in moments that resonate with me where it is appropriate. So if you would like some guidance for setting up energetic protection, specifically for your home, I have 2 tracks on my YouTube channel. They're also available in audio form on SoundCloud and Insight Timer. They are both higher light decrees, so they are a slightly faster paced track than a meditation. One is Invoking Energetic Protection, and it is geared for your morning. It is less than 15 minutes to help integrate into your day. And this is all about grounding and protecting and help you face the day a bit better. The other one is called Dream State Protection, and this is specifically to listen to before you go to bed. I actually listen to it every single night. I listen to it in bed, and it is backed with some special tones that help induce a sleep state. But I've definitely found that this helps. I was experiencing a lot of nighttime energetic interference, and while I can in the middle of the night clear it, I was getting a little bit tired of this. And so I find that by listening to this track and setting up protection, so it's about clearing the space and setting up protection before I go to sleep, then the instances of nighttime energetic interference have drastically reduced. So you can find them both on my YouTube channel. So wishing you a beautiful day ahead, and may your home be beautifully light, airy, protected, and beautiful. Thanks for joining me. Bye.